Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the garden. How are you? All right, it is another gorgeous day here. Listen, spring is totally in swing now. There is no stopping it, right? It is getting warm to the extent that it's actually getting hot. We hit, I think, 80 degrees the other day, right? It's like, oh, it's hot in here. So quickly we forget that we were just cold a week ago saying, oh, I want it to be warm. All right, today I'm going to be taking you with me while we do our unboxing. Heirloom Roses, right, my Heirloom Rose order is here, and I want to do an unboxing with you so that you can see what I got, right, what we're putting in the garden. But before I do, look at this. This is my limelight hydrangea growing in a container. Do you see this sprout right here? Coming up from the roots, from the very base of the plant. Look, I'm thinking I would like to have this grow on a bit before separating it from the mother plant to see if I can propagate it and have it grow as a standard. Do you think that's possible? I don't know. Right now it's standing about, let's see, she's not 12 inches yet, so maybe about 9 inches or so tall. No buds yet to speak of. I do know that when you're going to propagate your cuttings, you need to take it from the part of the plant that has not budded out, right? And it's early in the season, so no buds yet. But I'd like it to grow on a bit and then to take it off and see if I can grow it as a standard. And I just repeated myself, you know I'm used to that, right? But there's another one. Hold on. Sorry that you're looking at the driveway, messy driveway. The standard in the ground, she also has a shoot that's coming up from the base. Much taller, right? This one's standing at least, this one's a ruler height, so these are 12 inches. And I'm allowing it to grow on for the same reason. Yeah, right. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for our Heirloom Rose unboxing. So come on, let me get away from these limelight hydrangeas. So back to the Heirloom Roses. All right, this year we've got 2 new roses coming in from Heirloom. We have got, oh boy, you know, I keep forgetting. Oh man, Cloud 10, that's the name, Cloud 10. And one that I really wanted, Florentina. Yes, Florentina is a red rose and Cloud 10 is a white. All right. Let me get it open here real quick. Right, let's come on into the box. As always, I always show you what the box looks like, what the plant looks like before I take it out of the box. Okay, let's take them out together. I don't have a lot of orders coming in this year. Because I guess the garden is basically already full. Oh, my babies look thirsty. Let's get them out of here easily, let me think. You know, I should have opened this from the bottom. It says open here, so it's at the top. But I think it would be more efficient to open it from the bottom, don't you think? Because, I mean, how am I going to take this heavy thing out? Pulling it by those gentle stems. Let me put the box on the ground. And I'm just going to open it from the opposite end, which is not the open here end, because I don't want to have to I prefer to pull the container out by the plant out by the container versus by those delicate little canes that she has. All right. Okay. This works better for me. Oh, my baby's thirsty. My babies are thirsty. Who is this? Who's this? Who's this? All right. This is Cloud 10. Cloud 10 looks ready to grow. And I think I see something here that looked like the makings of a bud that dried up. But all right. Lots of new growth coming out, right? Let's get them some water really quick, because I know that they're going to be very thirsty. Snip off the tie. And we're going to go ahead and get them planted today. We will be having a lot of rain tonight. We're supposed to have some thunderstorms tonight. And I love to plant when we're going to have rain. I think it's best for it's better for the plant and for me, as it helps me with the first 2 or so days of watering, right? So this is Cloud 10. All right, little climber. And let's see what Florentina looks like. I have wanted this rose for a minute. I hope she looks good. All right, and this is, oh, she's dry. Poor babies, they're thirsty. My babies are thirsty. This is Florentina. Oh, she looks really thirsty. Doesn't she look thirsty? Oh no, I don't like that. She's thirsty. Yeah, the soil's really dry. Look at that. Very thirsty. Leaves drying up. That's because they're thirsty. Okay. Okay. Here we are, back in front of Test of the D'Urbervilles. I need to move this heavy container and then slowly and very carefully dig a hole to put Florentina in. I feel the rain, little drops of it, right? So I need to do this quickly. Oh, now I'll tell you a story about this spot in my garden. Last year, August, I saw a snake right here in this bed, people. And so I'm a little reluctant, forgive me, to get in here, which is why I had removed, initially this was all mulch, but I removed the mulch and did gravel so that if there is something resting there, I'll be able to see it very quickly. But even with it being here, I'm still a little nervous. I'm still a little nervous getting in this spot. Oh, I should be able to do it. Right, let me put my gloves on. All right. I don't think anything would be there this time of the year, though, right? I should have tried to get a garden tour in before the thunderstorms. We're going to have some. We're going to have some serious thunderstorms today, and ooh, thunderstorms can be good if there is no hail and no excessive wind. Then it definitely helps to perk everything up. But if it's one of those bad ones, it could damage a few things. All right, making sure there's nothing here. Whew. All right, I don't see anything. All right, Lord. All right, Lord. Amen. Amen. Ooh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. This container is heavy. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, dear, dear. That's a heavy container, people. That's a heavy container. Let me think about this for a second. That is heavy. Let me try again here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This doesn't want to go anywhere. Oh, boy. She doesn't want to move. The container doesn't want to move. Let me try one more time here. Where there is a will, there is a way. And I don't think today, I think that might not be happening today. Oh! Okay, it's not happening, people. It's not happening. This is not moving. All right, let's see if I can get some of the soil out, right? Let me try to take some of the soil out of the container and then attempt to see if I can get it moved. I should have done this before, right? Like, Naomi, didn't you check this? I was like, listen, I thought it would be easy, man. All right, let me see if I have a lawn bag back here. Yes, I do. All right, let me try. Whew. Remove the dead rose and then see if I can lighten the load to see if I can from there remove the container. Let me see something. Let me see what you are seeing, people. All right, let's do this. I don't know why this container would be so heavy, because I know I used the very mild. Oh, you know what it is, people? It's the roots. Although the plant died, it actually rooted all the way to the ground, and I can tell you because when I was trying to get it out with my shovel, I could feel the roots tearing on the bottom because the container kind of heaved up. So it's actually the roots of Tess that's probably helping to add to the resistance. Oh, I think my clematis is growing. I see a little thing here. My husband had accidentally, I wonder if that's my clematis. No, I don't know if it's a clematis or if it's a weed, but I think that's a clematis. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's her. My husband we were putting down fresh compost this weekend, and he covered all of them, right? He didn't know anything was there. So I had to uncover them, and I've got 2 out of the 3 that are sprouted. I'll check. Oh, dear Lord, please don't let anything be back here in the name of Jesus, please, dear God. All right, so I will check. I'm sorry, people, for my fare. When I move in fare, I always pray. It's all right to be afraid. Okay, this is a challenging one for me. Let's try this again. This is going to be a little challenging, people. Just a little challenging. If John were here, I could have him help me lift it, but he's not here at the moment. I don't want to wait for him. Oh, this rose is not studying me. All right, let's give a pause because I think this one may be a bit too much for me. I may have bit off a little bit more than I can handle here. Who is hot? All right. Okay. I've been working at this for about 2-3 minutes and nothing is budging. Right? But when have I ever given up on an idea without trying at least a couple times? So let's keep trying. Let's give it a couple tries. I don't want to break my container. Hey, how you doing? I don't want to break the container. Whew, mercy. Let me bring you in. Maybe you'll spur some good luck for me if you're right here. Let me bring you on over. Oh, wow. Who's this? This is Tees. I was going to turn the camera and show you Tees in Georgia. You're like, Naomi, supposed to be planting roses. What are you doing? But just look at Tees in Georgia right here. Bare root just planted this season. Ooh, all those leaves. It's going to be a nice rose. She was not meant to be there either. This season has turned out to be so strange for me, let me tell you. All of my plans just went awry, and I simply had to pivot and make do with what I had or what I could. All right, so I brought you in just a little bit closer. Good. All right, let's work this, people. Let's work it. I hear Daniel in the back of my mind now saying, Naomi, wet the soil. But the soil is so dry. There's basically it's all air. I just don't know why it's so heavy air. You think? The things I remember. All right, I don't know what's going on here, but this rose does not want to come out of the container. And I mean, she can stay if she just allows me to get the container out of the ground. If I could just lift the container out. And this soil should not be heavy because this was my light soil mix, you know? Oh dear, now I'm damaging the poor container. Oh Lord, there we go. Don't want to do that. We can always reuse the containers, right? Plant them up with a whole bunch of, ooh, that's nice. All of our empty containers this season, let's plant them up with annuals. What do you think? I think that sounds so beautiful. Let's do a whole for different, let's do a whole lot of varieties, right? Lot of different colors, and then see who does what well in the container so that we know what to do for next season. All right. Try this one more time from this end. All right. Come on, Mommy. You were rooted that well, yet you died. I don't understand this, you know. To be so well rooted and to not survive. I just don't like that. All right. I'm not going to give up though, because in terms of my attempts to learning how to grow roses in containers, because I love them so much that once I'm out of space in my garden, I kid you not, I'm going to be turning to containers. Because I don't know, I just can't help myself. I can't help myself, people. Can't help myself. I just have to try another one. All right, let me see something. I push with my feet. Mercy, this container is serious. Wow. How did I plant this and what did I put in here? Why this container refuses to move. Oh, good Lord. Oh, mercy. You know, it's the roots. It's the roots, you know. Tess is rooted there and holding on to every inch of life in the ground. Because as I pull, I can feel the roots breaking at the bottom. I can hear them. She's rooted. So that's what's holding the container down, are these lovely roots. And again, how can we have these lovely roots and yet the rose did not survive for me. All right, I'm getting her up. Oh, I feel one more pull. Oh, mercy. All right, she is out. All right. Oh, that was serious. Wow. It wasn't the container that was heavy, people. It was the rose. The rose was firmly rooted through, because it's a bottomless container. So she did do what she was supposed to do. Oh, but that was serious. All right, let me get her out of here. Whew. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to remove the whole thing. No. Oh dear, it's still heavy. Okay. Let's see if I can just do one swing over this allium. Okay. Whew. Oh yes, mercy. All right. Whew. Oh dear. I'll show you the roots that are left over once I move this container off the rocks. I just have to now get her over this little rose right here. Whew. All right. Okay. Yeah, oh, okay. All right. One more swing. Yeah. All right. I did it. All right, people, I got her out. Woo, can I tell you? All right. Woo, okay. Let me take you in close and I'll show you what was holding her in. She had rooted down like nobody's business, this girl rooted. So she did good, right? Look at this. Even some of her roots are still left behind right here. Ooh, and it goes deep too. Those roots are still holding on down there. All right. Oh, mercy. All right. I'm going to try to get out what's left of her roots. Clean the area up. These little fine roots that you're seeing, these golden brownish ones, these are actually from this little guy right here. Yeah, from the emerald green or from this one. From the little giant. These little arborvitaes tend to root very shallow and they take up a lot of space, a lot of ground. All right. I'm going to reposition the camera and we're going to keep going here. Alrighty, people, I am back. I had to take a quick reset break there. All right. Let's go ahead and prepare the ground and get our new rose in. Now, I did speak to a representative from David Austin about my concerns about planting in the same space, the whole thing of rose replant disease. And he stated it shouldn't be a concern for such a newly planted rose 1 year in the ground. And also, just in case that it is, if it would be, just to ensure that I heavily amend the planting ground, the planting spot, the planting hole, with a lot of organic matter. Right? So that I will do. And then there was also another article by what's his name? Paul Zimmerman. Paul Zimmerman had a nice article out about on the subject, and he spoke about when you're not able to change that soil, like in this case, I won't be able to change the soil, right? He also suggested the heavily amendment of the soil, of the planting hole, and then also the use of mycorrhizae fungi to help the roots establish. Right? So all that being said is to say that I'm not too concerned. I'm thinking that our newly planted rose should be fine right where she is. All right, let me just play with the soil a bit. Let me get, I'm going to need the wheelbarrow to get some of the dirt out. I need a container, actually. All right, give me a moment. One more second. I'm going to grab a container. All right, just went and got a container to put that soil in. Then we're going to do our whole happily amending dance, and we're going to put the rose in. I feel little drizzles, little teeny tiny drops of rain, so I'm trying to hurry so that we can beat the rain. And I'm going to attempt to be as careful as possible too, because again, this area is where we've got some underground utilities, so I will dig with an abundance of caution, very gently. Okay, so I've added a lot of love to that hole. I've got my cow manure compost, and I did add a bit of earthworm castings. I'm going to mix that up with the native soil. We're going to make it a happy space, and then we are going to plant our Florentina with all that love, and she is going to grow and bloom so beautifully. We are going to just love her in the space, right? Yes, we are. All right, let's bring our baby in. Yeah, the cow manure from Black Cow, the cow manure packet this year has so much wood pellets in there. I'm wondering how much mulch I'm getting versus actual cow manure. But all right. Yeah. She's so teeny, this little thing. But all right. Let me check my depth just one more time. We should be good. We should be good. They recommend that you plant a couple inches lower so that you encourage branching and rooting. But all right, but let's get them in. Get her into her new happy home, happy space. I am not troubling that root ball any at all. That root ball does not need to be troubled. I just feel like I need to be a little bit lower. Take out just a bit. Oops, sorry, mommy. All right. Okay. All right. Have you ever heard where they say you should, when you're planting a climbing rose, that you should plant it at an angle, like a tilt, as to where you're going to train it? I'm going to be training her on the fence. I wonder if I should tilt her a little bit that way. What do you think? I planted all of the others straight up. I don't know if I don't think it would make a difference though, right? Because the rose is going to correct itself and grow straight up. So I don't think it makes a difference. I don't know where I read that or where I saw that. But, all right, maybe I will tilt it just a little bit. Yeah, there might be some truth to it. So let's test it here with Florentina. All right, she's in. Let's get her covered up. Now we got our first one planted, right? Took a little effort to remove the container of Tess. Gave me a bit of a workout there. Was a bit of a challenge, but it's all good. We got it done in the end, and that is all that matters. Right? Right. Okay. All right, beautiful people, look, I don't know how much you can see, but here we go. We planted Cloud 10. All right. And let me take you over. And we planted Florentina. There, the other side. All right. Now, I did plant them at a tilt. I angled them a bit towards the fence, right? Because I'm going to be training them there. As always, green thumb love and energy out to everything that's newly planted in the garden, and for everything in the garden for that matter, right? Because we've been having a weird start to our season with my roses. But okay, let's go ahead and end the video here. As always, listen, thank you so much for having joined me for yet another beautiful day in the garden. You are awesome, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.